Welcome back to another Super Baseball Simulator wildcard round. This time it's the 5th seed Warriors against the 4th seed Villains in Game 3 of this best of 3 series, and the winner will move on to the divisional round. Let's play. Rambo leads off for the Warriors against Linda, and there's a quick strike one, 158, and there's a swinging a ball into left field, and that one's off the wall. Rambo going towards second base, and he's in there safely with a double to lead off the game. Here's Lucas, and he taps it foul on a pitch super fast down the middle. Now he swings and misses at another fastball. Now swing and miss again, and Lucas is out on strikes, and there's the first out. It's Bonehead, and he swings and hits one down the line, and that one is off the wall. Rambo's gonna score, and Bonehead is staying at first, and it's a RBI single, and the Warriors are up 1-0. Now it's Paul. He pops it up foul behind the plate. And there's a quick strike for number 2. Now Paul hits one up the middle, and that one's past the pitcher. And Bonehead is going for third, and Paul's at second. And it's second and third. One out for Jordan. Now Jordan hits one, and that one's going to drop for a base hit. And Bonehead scores. Paul at third, and Jordan stays at first with an RBI single. And it's 2-0 Warriors. Goblin swings and misses at the first pitch. Now another one outside, and it's 0-2. Now there's a fast pitch, and Goblin hits one out to center field, and that one might be off the wall. And another run will score, and Jordan over to second, Goblin at first with another RBI single, and it's 3-0 Warriors in the top of the first. Here's Shug, and he taps it foul to the left. Now there's another super fastball, and he swings and misses. And there's a fly ball popped up out of play. And another one. Barely stays alive with another foul. Wow, way many fouls in this at bat. I think that's the 5th foul in a row, but Shug is staying alive here and making Linda work. And there's a strike down the middle, and Shug strikes out, and it's up to Max with 2 outs and 2 on. And Max hits one, and that one's down. And the runner's going to score, so that's going to be 4-0 Warriors, and it's second and third. And the pitcher is up in the inning curd before he even gets a chance to pitch. So the Warriors have batted all the way through the order in the top of the first. And Linda throws a fastball for a strike, and now there's a pop-up out to the pitcher. And Linda's got it, and that's the end of the inning. But the Warriors, with 6 hits, lead 4-0. Kurt on the mound to face Beetle, and there's a super fast one down the middle for strike number 1, and another one, 160 for strike number 2. Incredible. Now Beetle hits one, and that one's past the second baseman. Beetle is on his way to second base, and he's going to be at least into third for a triple. Now there's a mistake in the right field, and Beetle scores. It's a triple, and then an error to bring him home. Now Joanne, and she taps it foul to the right. There is strike 2 down the middle with a 158-mile-an-hour fastball. Now Joanne pops it up far to the right, not a play. There is a strikeout on a ball outside for out number 1. It's McDee's, and McDee's, she takes one in the middle for strike, and now she fouls it away, 0-2. And another fast one fouled away. And there's a strikeout on another super fastball for out number 2. Here's Mikey, and he takes a strike in the middle for 160 miles an hour, and there's 159 miles an hour. This is some super fast pitching, and then 156, and Mikey strikes out on 3 pitches. Wow, 3 super fastballs there by Kurt. And now Linda has been ejected from the game for threatening the umpire. So the Villains are going to have to bring in a new pitcher. And they're going to go with Ballsack. And he's going to be in there to face the leadoff hitter, Rambo. And there's a 133-mile-an-hour fastball. And now a super slow one. And Rambo hits it hard, but out of play and foul. Now another super slow one. Tap foul again. Fastball, and that one's fouled away. And another foul. I think that's 4 fouls already in this at bat. 5 fouls. Rambo hits it up to the pitcher. Ballsack has it. Throws him out for the first out of the inning. Now Lucas, he looks at, there's a very slow ball, and he swings late and taps it away for strike number 1. There's a fastball that's fouled away. Now super fastball, and Lucas hits it, and that's a throw by the third baseman. It gets past the first baseman, but it pops off the wall and comes back. But now Bonehead swings and hammers it out to left. That's a home run, and the Warriors are up 5-1. Here's Paul. And that's a super slow one. It is fouled away to the right. Another foul to the right. And a slow one, and that one's a base hit past the pitcher. And Paul is going to second base. And he's in there safely with a 2-out double. Here's Jordan. There's a fastball, and that one is fouled away to the right. If you come down to Grass Stadium, you better bring your glove. You have a good chance of catching a foul ball. And Jordan swings and hits one high in the air, and that one looks like it's going to be over the head of the outfielder. It's off the wall, and Paul scores, and Jordan's got a double. The throw comes in very slow. It's 6-1 Warriors. Goblin taps it up the middle. That one's past the pitcher and past the center fielder. Jordan's going to score. Goblin moving toward third. And he's going to get there easily. Runner on third and 2 outs for Shug. There's a super slow pitch. And that one is hit, but caught on a good catch by Ballsack to get out of the inning. But it's 7-1 Warriors. Kurt now facing off against Patrick. And Patrick hits it high in the air, but that one's going to get out of play. And now a strike outside to the right. And another one. And Patrick strikes out. Donald is up now. And Donald swings and hits one hard out to left center. But the left fielder is there. And he's got it for out number 2. Finke now hits a long one. And that one looks like it's going to leave the park. It's a home run, and the Villains get their second run, and they trail 7-2. Here's the Master. He's got blazing speed. That one is fouled away. That could have been an inside the park home run if it would have dropped in fair territory, but now here's another foul to the left. The Master is so fast, he makes the Flash jealous. And he's in second base with infield double. And now the Villains are going to pinch hit for Ballsack. And this time they're going to bring in 18, bro, in order to hit and see if he can drive in a run. And he taps it. And the second baseman has it. They throw to first for the out. Villains now are going to bring in Maple, their ace, to face Max. And Max hits one, and that one's in between the first and second baseman. Max is on his way to second base, and he's got a leadoff double. The Warriors are going to let Kurt hit here so he can go out for the third inning. And he hits one, and that one's popped up to the right field. But Max, it was running, and now he gets doubled up, and he's out at second base for out number 2. And now Rambo he grounds it to third and a rocket throw over, and that gets him out. But, you know, bad base running there by the Warriors, and they are retired without a run in that inning. Now Kurt throws a super fastball past Beetle for strike number 1, and another one for strike number 2, but his fastballs are starting to slow down a bit. But he still has enough to punch it past Beetle for the strikeout. Joanne hits one hard but foul. Now a fastball, and that one's out to the shortstop, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's McDee's, and she swings and hits one out to the shortstop, and that's thrown over for the third out of the inning. So no scoring in the third, and it's still 7-2 Warriors. Now Maple facing Lucas, and Lucas hits a high pop-up, but that one looks to be playable for the left fielder, and he's under it. And there's out number 1. Now Bonin had a home run in his last at-bat. He taps it over to the second baseman. He catches it, and he tags the bag for the second out. And here's Paul. Paul swings and hits one, and that one is playable for the left fielder with a nice catch there. And the Warriors are retired for that inning. Now the Warriors are going to change. They're going to take out Kurt, and they're going to bring in Mitch in order to face Mikey. And he pitches a nice one that swung on and missed for strike number 1. Now a sinker, 80 miles an hour, swung over and missed for strike 2. And now he taps it, and Mitch makes a great play and throws him out at first for the first out. There's Patrick, and he hits one hard to center field, but the center fielder's under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Donald swings and taps it foul to the left. Now he swings over a sinker for strike number 2. And there's one tap to the shortstop. He's got it, and he throws out Donald easily. So still 7-2 Warriors after 4. Now Jordan up against Maple Dave to lead it off. And he swings over the top of an extremely slow sinker for strike 1. And then another one, but a good eye, and he takes it for ball number 1. And there's a slow one, and it's thrown to third, and there's a bad throw, and Jordan's on his way to second base, but it looks like they might have a chance, but he makes it there safely. Aggressive base running there pays off, and he's on second base with no outs. Now Goblin swings and taps it to first base, but they're going to get Jordan at third, and they get the lead runner, and Goblin's on first for Shug, and he swings a ball outside for strike number 1. Now a slow one, and he hits it, and that one's caught by Maple Dave. He throws back to first, but let's see, it was Goblin is in back to first base safely. Now it's Max, and he taps one just outside down the bag, but now he hits one down the first base line, and the first baseman has it and tags the bag for out number 3 of the inning. Mitch still pitching against Finke, and he hits it toward first, and they pick up the grounder and tag the bag. Now the master, he taps one to the pitcher, and he doesn't advance to second, but he's got blazing speed, and now he's going to steal. But Maple taps it foul, and now Maple pops it up, and they're going to throw to third, but no one's there. Now they're going to throw to first, and Maple is too slow, and he is out at first base for out number 2. Now Beetle fouls it off to the left. Way high, but out of here. And now Beetle pops it up, and that one looks to be playable for the second baseman. He's under it, and he's got it for the third out of the inning. Wow, good job there to get out of the inning with the master on base. And now Mitch, he'll have to hit for himself because he's a two-way player, and he's in there to lead it off against Maple, and he swings over a sinker low for strike number 1. Now he hits one to third base, and there's the rocket throw, and that pops off the wall back to first for the out. That's happened a few times this game. Here's Rambo, and he hits it out to short, and that one's taken for out number 2. Lucas swings and hit one, and that one's taken by the shortstop, and they get him by a couple steps, and a 1-2-3 inning there for Maple Dave. And the Warriors are going to bring in Old Hoss Radborn to face Joanne. And she swings and taps it foul to the left. Now another foul to the left. Now that one's hit, and it's a base hit, and it's still in the infield, but they throw it over to second. Joanne stops at first. McDee's Swings and hits it high and foul. Out of play. Now that one's hit nice in the air to left field, but it should be playable. And the left fielder has it, and Joanne goes back to first. Here's Mikey. Mikey hits one hard, and that's taken by the first baseman. This could be a double play. Out at second and out at first. Good inning there by Old Hoss Radborn to keep the Villains from scoring. Lucky 7 now for the Warriors. And Bonehead swings and hits one way high, but that should be playable for the right fielder. The Master is under it, and he's got it for the out. Paul now up with no one on and one out, and he hits one hard to the left, and that one has a chance to get out of here. It's gone, and the Warriors lead 8-2. Big game for Paul so far. Jordan's also having a good game on this one, and there's a slow ball, and it's too low, and Jordan swings over the top of it. Now he swings it one way outside, and he's down 0-2. Here's a slow one, and Jordan hits one high in the air, but that one is playable for the center fielder. He's got it, and that's out number 2. Now it's up to Goblin, and he swings at a sinker over the top and misses. Now a ball inside. He could have actually taken that for the bean, but he swings and misses. And now there's one tap, and the first baseman is under his legs, kind of like Bill Buckner, and Goblin is on his way to second. Now Shug up with the runner on second base and 2 outs. And that one's hit high in the air. It should be playable for the shortstop. Now he's kind of under it, and he's got it for out number 3 of the inning, but the Warriors tack on another run on a home run by Paul, and it's 8-2. Patrick leads off for the Villains, and he swings over the top of one. Now he hits one, and it's past the shortstop, and there's a base hit for Patrick, and he's going for second base, and finally the left fielder has it, and Patrick's in there safely with the leadoff double. Here's Donald with the runner on second and no outs. And he hits one towards second base. They're going to throw to third, but Patrick goes back to second base. And so now there's 2 on and nobody out for Finke. Finke taps it foul to the left. Now there's one popped up behind the plate, but that should be out of play. The ball is way high, and it drops out of play there, but a fan pretty close to the field is able to get that one. Now Finke hits one high out to right, and that one is off the wall. And now the bases are going to be loaded, and the Villains are going to call back the Master, and they're going to bring in Stock and Stew with the bases loaded, nobody out. And he takes a strike inside. Now he hammers it, but that one's popped up way foul behind the plate. And it's 0-2 on Stock and Stew. Now he swings over a sinker and strikes out. And now they have to pinch hit. They're going to bring in Goon to hit because they don't want the pitcher to hit with the bases loaded here. And one of their last chances. Goon fouls it away to the left. Now he hits it, another foul behind the plate, and it's 0-2 on him. And let's see if Old Hoss can get him out. But there's a line drive out to right, and that one's off the wall, and a run's going to score. And now it's 8-3, and the bases are still loaded. And it's Beetle up. Nice hit there by Goon. And Beetle hits one out to right, and that one is caught. And they throw to third, but the runner's back in safely. So bases still loaded for Joanne. And she taps it foul to the left. Now that one's hit back to the pitcher, and Old Hoss throws over to first. Great job to get out of that inning with only 1 run. The bases were loaded for a long time, but only 1 run. And now the Villains will have to bring in their closer, FR77, to face Max. And Max hits one hard, and that one's over the head of the second baseman. Max is going to second base. Now he's going to third, and the throw comes in, but Max is easily in there with the leadoff triple. Old Hoss is going to hit for himself to try to close out this game in the 9th, and he pops it up, but Max needs to get back to 3rd, and he doesn't, and there's a throw over, and he's doubled up. But here's Rambo trying to tack on a run, and no! He swings and hits a line drive to the shortstop, and that's caught for the out. So, good job there by FR77 with a scoreless innings. And here's McDee's against Old Hoss, and she fouls one back to the left. That one is hit well, and it's just past Old Hoss for the base hit, and McDee's turns to go to second, but now she decides to come back and stay at first. So, nice single there by McDee's, and it's Mikey up, and he taps it hard but foul to the left. Now Mikey hits one, and that's grounded to second base, and that might be two. Out at second, out at first for a double play. Patrick had a big hit to lead off the inning last time, and now he hits one out deep to right, but that might be playable. No, it's over the head of the right fielder, and Patrick's on again, but this time a single, as the ball was brought in a lot quicker this time to hold him to one base. And now Donald swings in one and misses, and now he taps it toward first. The first baseman got it, and he tags the bag, and that's the third out of the inning. So Lucas in against FR77, and he swings at one, maybe a little outside for strike one. And now there's one hit hard out to left center, but that one looks like it's playable for the left fielder, and he's got it for out number one. Here's Bonehead, and Bonehead swings over the top of a sinker and misses. Now Bonehead hits another long one. This might be his second home run of the game. That one's gone, and the Warriors lead 9-3. Here's Paul with one out. And Paul swings and hits it, and the shortstop's got it this time. He throws over to first base for out number two. Jordan's had a good game, also with multiple hits, and he swings over the top of a sinker. And now foul away to the left, and he's down 0-2. There is a hit up the middle, but the shortstop's got it. He throws over to first. The shortstop for the Villains has been really good this game on defense with a lot of putouts. Here's Finke up against Old Hoss Radbourne, and now he pops it up, and that one looks like it's going to be foul, and nobody's able to get it, so it's just a strike for strike number one. Now he grounds over toward first. They take it and step on the bag for out number one. Stock and Stu, remember, he pinch hit in this game, and he's still in there for his second chance. And he swings at two strikes quickly, and he's down 0-2. Now he hammers one, and that one's a base hit past the first baseman. And Stock and Stu stays at first base. And the Villains, they're going to have to pinch hit here. They're not going to let the pitcher hit in their possible final chance. And he hits one, and that one is caught by the shortstop. They throw it to first. They double off Stock and Stu, and that's the game. And the Warriors win 9-3, and they advance to the division series. Mitch the win, Linda the loss, and Old Hoss Radbourne the save. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.